There we go. I figured it out. Holy crap, I just said the best introduction ever and nobody heard none of it. Oh my god. Okay, well, damn. Okay, so. There we go. I figured it out. Holy crap, I just said the best introduction ever and nobody heard none of it. I did not know you guys could not hear me that whole time. That really blows. Okay, I'm going to start over and I will timestamp this. Whatever time it is right now, I don't see the. Oh, okay, for 6 minutes 30 seconds. I gotta wait like 3 seconds. Okay. Hi, welcome to another live stream broadcast. I am your host of this broadcast, podcast, live stream, whatever you want to call it. It's really all of the above. Here at Practical Higher Perspective, which is the business that I created personally, individually, on my own, from nothing. And I am still building this business. This is just an aspect. But anyways, I am here to I forgot something. So, this is horrible. It's so bad. Man, that really messed me up with no sound. Okay. I need to ground myself. I am back, or I am here. Mars went into Gemini, and that is literally like ADHD energy. So, and that just recently happened, I think, this week, or it might not have happened yet, but it's getting there. So that energy is prevalent and relevant at this time. So, anyways, my name is Robyn Lynette. I am the creator and the only owner of Practical Higher Perspective, which is the name of this page where I do these live streams. So, welcome if you're new, and welcome back if you are rejoining or recommitting, because this is really a commitment. So, what I was saying when I didn't know that I didn't have any sound was I do these live streams to help guide us through struggles, challenges, issues that we may be facing. Since 2020, since the pandemic, since CV-19, the world has been shifting. People that were not even spiritually connected at all are now woke AF. You know what I'm saying? Not fake woke, real woke. There's a difference. It's not like wokeism or wokeology. It's woke. You are awakened, an awakening. You have awakened to a new light and are awakening to a new life. Ooh, that was good. So, yes, when 2020 happened, I did drop out of college, which I attended for 4 years, got multiple certifications, specializing in addiction studies, allied health, social and human services, social work, human behavior, and psychology. I was mainly interested in human behavior and psychology because that's where the core issues lie. Like, the resources are great, but that's why they don't work. You know what I'm saying? They're a band-aid for something that needs stitches so it can heal. You know what I'm saying? Um, so that's why I'm here, because we are shifting dramatically, and we have been for the past 2 years, and we will continue to do so, because that's how awakening happens. I don't know the answer. I don't have all the answers. I just know what I know. You know what I mean? Um, so, anyways, yes, I have multiple certifications, state certifications for peer supporter, addiction studies, but I chose to leave the system and start my own business, and this is one aspect of my business. So here I do offer free readings, or if you just want to talk, if you have a question, if you want me to pull up your natal chart, I can do that also. And I do this free of charge here because I do want to offer as much support as possible, and I also want to connect with a collective that resonates with my energy, and also obviously put myself out there more to be seen and recognized at some point. It's going good. Like, I have multiple avenues that I am working on right now. Like, I have a lot of books for sale on Amazon, like low content books, like journals, planners, regular notebooks, gratitude journals, but I did personally create all of them. They are all personally designed and created by me, and they're really cute. They're cute. They're kind of feminine, which I don't know where that came from, because I'm not feminine at all. I mean, I'm a little bit feminine, but I mostly like embrace my masculine. So I don't know why they look so feminine. I've just been like obsessed with roses lately. So maybe I should look into the spiritual meaning behind that, huh? Actually, I'm going to write that down so I don't forget. So yeah, I do have a lived experience in mental health and addiction, meaning I have struggled with both of them throughout my life. Throughout all of my life, I've had mental health issues. My addiction started with drinking at the age of 11, really. By 12, I was getting blackout drunk. By 13, I got pregnant. And then it was just like a snowball effect from there until eventually, in 2006, I was addicted to IV heroin use. I ended up homeless until I was 34, I think 34, 35, in and out of jail, treatments, mental wards this whole time. And then I attempted suicide in 2016. I was like 9 months sober or something. I attempted suicide because I was still very depressed. I was heavily sedated on multiple medications that I was getting for my mental health issues. I was on like 14 different medications, and they never helped me. I'm not offering medical advice here. This is not medical advice of any kind. I'm simply sharing my experience with what I've gone through, so you can get to know me better, more personally, and hopefully understand where I'm coming from and why I believe so passionately in what I do. Is because I've been through. I don't like, I've died multiple times. I've been kidnapped. I've been raped. I've been physically abused, domestic violence. I've been thrown out of vehicles. I've been thrown out of second-story windows in houses. I've been beaten. I had all my teeth knocked out when I was 24 years old. I had no front teeth, and this whole side of my face was shattered, basically. I was in the hospital for 2 weeks because of that. I didn't even think my face was going to look normal after that. So I did have to get false teeth, and I didn't smile for 10 years of my life because I had broken and eventually rotten teeth. Um, so I did get those. Got my smile back, girl. Just kidding. Um, so yeah, that's what a lived experience means. It means you have personal experience with what you are speaking about. In this case, it is mental health and addiction, but I am fully recovered, fully healed from uh, both of those. And the reason I say that I am fully recovered is because I choose that. I have the power to say if I'm an addict. I have the power to say if I'm going to use or not at this point in my life. When we're in the grips of addiction, we do not have a choice. It physiologically changes the structure of our brain and how we process and how we react and respond and how we behave. It controls our behavior. It triggers certain neurotransmitters, and our frontal cortex is basically running the show, which is just impulse. Now it has no self-discipline, no control, because the cerebral is being like pumped with so much like an overfull of certain neurotransmitters, so your brain itself stops producing them. So that's why mental health and addiction go hand in hand, and addiction is classified in the DSM-5 as a as a mental health issue. It's like a subcategory of mental health. So yeah, so anyways, I know there's a lot of like very limiting beliefs, like within the recovery community, within 12-step programs, to say that you never recover and you are always recovering. And I think that you can recover. When you heal certain aspects of yourself, the reasons that made you use in the first place, reasons that made you self-harm in the first place, reasons that made you hate yourself in the first place, whatever these issues are that caused these secondary problems like mental health struggles and addiction of any kind. We can be addicted to other things besides drugs and alcohol. We can be addicted to food, sex, relationships, a lot of different things, you know what I'm saying? So but I do believe when you heal those inner wounds within you, you can fully recover. And myself, and I don't know how many other people, but many of them have done the same. And a lot of it has to do with coming into a surrendered state of a consistent and constant spiritual awakening. Like, I awakened to who I am. That's why my other name is, my pen name is like Temperance R Awakened, because I have awakened. I awakened. That spark was when I awakened, and then now I'm awakening continuously to other aspects. Like at that moment I woke up. You know what I mean? So yeah, I totally got off track. I'm back to where I meant to say now. In 2016 was that moment for me. I attempted suicide. I was I don't know how long I was sober. It was September. It was like I was like almost a year. I'd say 9 months to a year, somewhere around there. I attempted suicide, and when I came out of that, I was not the same person. I just was not the same person. I didn't feel the same. My perception was different. My way of understanding was different. And things since then have been happening continuously throughout these years to show me and guide me through synchronicity. Also, I can tell you some crazy experiences that are like, sound legitimately like schizophrenia. Okay, but it's not. um, you know, I am a medium. I do connect with other realms. I hear spirits. I don't really see them a lot, but I hear them, and I can sense them, and I just feel like I get information from them. Like, I don't have to hear. I just like know things. It's like clairsentience. But so, oh, I lost my train of thought. Just like that. That's that Mars and Gemini energy. Damn. I'm so sorry. This is why I am a self-proclaimed non-professional professional. Because I'm not very, I don't do professionalism very well. Anyway, so, yeah, it's a continuous awakening. Like, my experiences, if I shared things with you, like, there's no way you would believe them. And I didn't. I only told very few people where I felt safe, and where, you know, things like that in the community I was in over last year. I shared a lot in there. Like, I've had past life regressions. I've had connection to other beings, other yeah, other beings, other realms. I've astro traveled. It's funny to say that out loud, but I've had astro traveled many times, mostly like during meditation or like right when I'm going to sleep. And I've seen things that make so much sense to things that happened in this lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Things that I see, and like, I've seen myself as a different kind of being on another planet. Okay. And the reason I am sharing all this with you is because I just want you to understand that there's so much more to life than just the mundane 3D wake up, eat, shower, shit, shave, go to work, come home, eat, shower, shit, go to sleep. Like, we're trained like dogs to repeatedly do the same thing. Like not even dogs, robots. We're trained like robots to, like, just live this linear, unfulfilling life. And does it really look like that's the best way? You know what I mean? There is so much more that we are here as humans to learn and grow and evolve and expand through this mundane experience, and through, because it's very dense here. That's obviously, we are very solid. There's a lot of solid material. It's very dense, heavier energy on this planet. You know what I'm saying? So we're here. It's like we come here to learn a lesson so our soul can evolve, basically. So, and that's what I am offering. Like, I've integrated what I've learned from my education and my background, my own experience, and what I've done to help me. And I've done a lot of intensive, extensive shadow work, healing, light work, just a lot to work on myself. So when I like share like journal prompts or like these long posts, like, really read them and tap into that frequency, because they are coming from a higher perspective. And the reason I say practical higher perspective is because we still need to be grounded. We still need to understand that we are humans. We are not perfect. We are spiritual beings living through a human experience to evolve. And that's like, 2020 really woke a lot of us up to that. So now a lot of us are still struggling. We are still suffering because of that. You know what I'm saying? Because things are changing, and a lot of us have drastically changed and like woke up to certain things, and we have things happen that make no sense, uh, good and bad. You know, I don't really believe in good and bad. Everything just is what it is. But you know, and it's just causing a lot of chaos and confusion and drama and trauma. So you know, that's why I'm here. I'm here to because I did everything on my own. Like, I had very little support at different times throughout these past several years. Um, and that really was just last year in 2021 was the only time that I really had support, and that was minimal. It was just like an online community that we met up once a week on Zoom, you know what I'm saying? So I did all this on my own, so I know a lot. I have a lot of experience, knowledge, and wisdom, and I like my purpose and my desire and my passion is to help and share and guide others, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to be here to be able to do that for whoever chooses to tap into that. And it's not, I'm just sharing all this now about the spiritual side of things because a lot of time in my practice, in my lives, in my work, and what I'm saying, like I try to like dumb things down a little bit so I don't sound like some woo-woo crazy spiritual psychopath or whatever you want to say, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes woo-woo stuff is a little weird. Like, I'm not very woo-woo, but I do tap in, and there, you know, a lot of it makes sense, but I'm still very grounded and practical. Hence the name of my business, the name of this page. So, you know what? I totally forgot to write down what I was gonna write. That's why I wanted to write it down, and I totally forgot what it was. I'm gonna have to rewind it and see, because I've been holding this paper, not writing it down at all. So I do want to know, I would love to hear from you. I need to share this because nobody's even here. I'm like talking to myself. But I would love to hear if anybody else is experiencing like very like high energy, and it's like your brain is moving faster than you can speak, and it's just it feels like ADHD energy, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel anyway. I haven't, like, the last week I've gotten very little sleep. Like, I would go to sleep, find me at like 4 or 5 in the morning, and like wake up again right at 6 or 7. And it just felt weird. It didn't feel bad. The energy just felt very noticeable. It was very noticeable. I don't know exactly what's going on with space weather. I do think that we got hit with like a CME though, so I mean that could have a lot to do with it, because my belief, my experience is that the sun, when it sends off solar flares and the CMEs hit Earth, it's giving us light codes, which is basically, light is information. You know what I'm saying? Light is truth, it is information. So the sun, being the light of the world, sends us that information. You know, that's why the sun gives us life, literally, legitimately, and it sends life force energy to us in the mean of CMEs and solar flares, and those are called light codes. So, oh yeah, back to my point. I am saying all this to say that I want to talk more about the spiritual aspects, because it does come out. I don't want to like, because it's critical. It was critical for me, and it's been critical for a lot of people that I know, especially if you struggled with addiction or mental health. So that is that. Thank you. Is that better? You know, I started this live with my microphone wasn't even on. And the intro was so good too. I was talking to you, honey. Yeah, my roommate just got home, who is also my ex-husband, who his name's just gonna be Honey for life, I suppose. I just never call him anything else but honey. Even when we were fighting, I called him honey. I didn't even set none of this up because I was running so behind tonight. I wanted to start a lot earlier. I didn't want to, I don't like doing it this late because it's too late for people, especially during the week. You know what I'm saying? I forget that a lot of us live normal day-to-day lives. I don't. So I just do things all willy-nilly at any time, and so I didn't, how do I share this? Why isn't that? I can't ever figure out how to share the live. Oh, there we go. Pretty sure I already shared it, but I literally like shared it as I was supposed to be starting. I shared it late. It was like 9:33, and I was like, oh my god, I'm supposed to start at 9:30. So really, nobody even knows. I wouldn't think. And I also created the event. I normally do it in the morning or the night before, not as it's starting. Sorry, I'm trying to see where I can share this. Which I don't think nobody minds because nobody's here anyway. Nobody's here anyway. That's okay because I'm here. Spirit, Source, God is always here. My children, aka my cats, are here. Sorry, I don't mean to. It's probably boring as F. Boring AF. Um, Saturn, no. Go on. If you're gonna be all growly, go to your bed. Chiron, do not mess with her. I literally do not have time to share this anywhere and nothing. Yeah, I literally have no viewers and I've been on for 36 minutes. Because it's late and I didn't get a chance to promote it at all. So, I did talk a lot, so maybe I'll just click out early. I did share a lot, so maybe that's all I was meant to do. F it, F it, F it. Alright, well, hopefully I will catch you guys tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow evening around 7:30. If you're watching the replay, today is Thursday the 18th, Thursday, August 18th. So tomorrow, Friday, August 19th, I will be probably going on between 6:30 and 7:30. I will make a post for sure and promote that out. So hopefully you will see it if you are interested, of course. But yeah, I'm gonna click out because I've been on live for 40 minutes and nobody's here. But that's okay because the message was maybe I just needed to be here to share that, and maybe sometime in the future, not maybe, I know it was meant to be shared sometime in the future, somebody will need to hear what I said. So yeah, with that being said, sending you so much love, the highest vibes, and universal light. And I will say goodbye.